Oh, hi Mum, what's that? No, I was just been posting some pictures of my dongles online. No, not that dongle. Dongles. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews, and I've got another dongle here today. It's not any of those ones, it's this one here. And there is one significant difference. Not only is it the only one with fixed cables, but it's the only one, it's the only one apart from the low 2-pore S1 with a 4.4mm jack. Now the Sonata E44 here retails at about $89. And by the way, if you try to buy it when this video goes live, I think it's still unavailable, but they said that it would be available for the big 11/11 sale. So it'll be up there in a few days time. Keep that in mind. Yeah, so $89. Internally, it's got dual DAC chips. It's got dual CS43131 DACs, I think. I'll put it up on the screen if I muffed that up. So in terms of build, the Tempotec Sonata E44 is your average kind of dongle DAC. It's a rectangular chassis of aluminium. It does have these nice fixed cables. Yes, they are fixed. Good quality though, and they've got good strain reliefs on all the points along the wire there. It's pretty lightweight, just like all the other dongle DACs here, but it's one of the few that comes with onboard volume control, and I always like that. It's a great feature to have. And there's not much else to say about the build, really. It's built as well as any other dongle DAC that I have come across in my time. I will show you one thing that you get in the box. You get a few things, but nothing worth pulling the box out for. That being the box right there. I mean, nothing worth opening the box for, but you do get this little extension here, which turns a 4.4 into an unbalanced 3.5mm. So if you've got any unbalanced 3.5mm IEMs lying around, you can use them. Although I probably wouldn't want to do that if I was on the go, because then you've got this pretty long thing dangling off your phone, which is one of the things. It's one of my only real gripe with dongle DACs, and it's why I still prefer something like the Shanling UP4 here, just for convenience. But if I'm at home or if I'm in the office working on my laptop, I love to use dongle DACs because they have such a small footprint. But I know a lot of people like to use them with their phones, and that's fine. I actually do from time to time. But let's get into the meat of the review and talk about the sound of the E44. And yeah, as far as DACs go, I haven't really come across a bad one yet. Most of them are pretty good, but and also most of them are fairly neutral as well, although some have filters like the Low 2 S1 here. It's got several different filters that you can cycle through. But this one, yeah, fairly transparent, nice clean sound. It's got a very full-bodied low end, really good bass extension. Actually, the end-to-end extension is very good because the treble is also nicely extended. But back to the bass for a second, and yeah, very authoritative. It really doesn't sound like it's falling off anywhere. You could compare it to a good DAP, you know, mid-level DAP. The bass has good texture, especially when paired with the right headphone or earphone. Something like the Moondrop Kato got really nice bass texture and bass layering in the bass notes. And then when you get to the mid-range, it's a very spacious and open sounding mid-range, nice resolution, good detail retrieval, nice black background. Again, that will depend on which headphones you plug into it, but if you're rocking a 4.4mm termination, chances are you got some pretty decent earphones or headphones. So yeah, you catch my drift. You know what I'm trying to say, because I'm losing track. I'm losing my mind, literally. But yeah, 4.4 is the way to go, man. Back to that mid-range. nice and clean, spacious, good instrument separation. Now the upper mid-range has just a very subtle lift in it, or maybe the lower treble has a very subtle lift, so it's maybe a touch brighter than some dongle DACs. So vocals sound very clear, very articulate, nice and up front, good dense center image. And then when we get to the treble, I think the treble might be slightly lifted in the lower treble as well, I'm not sure. But it's very crisp, it's very clear, it's quite precise. It is a fast sound overall from top to bottom. It is a fairly fast sound with fast decays, but it's got a nice natural decay, like the sheen on hi-hats and crash cymbals. It's got a nice natural decay, sounds natural. In terms of power output, the E44 does, I think it's about 175 milliwatts from memory. I'll put the number up here, but it's plenty powerful enough for pretty much any IEM and a lot of headphones as well, except for ridiculously hard to drive or extremely high ohm earphones like 600 ohm ones. But I tested this with the Hi-Fi Man Sundara and it had no troubles at all powering these headphones. I think I was only sort of about halfway on the volume, and yeah, there was heaps of headspace left, heaps of power left, so it's a nice powerful output, especially using if you've got a balanced cable and you can use the 4.4mm plug. And I also tested it with a bunch of IEMs, including the Moondrop Kato here, and with the Kato, really clean sound. Bass texture, like I mentioned earlier, really fantastic. Great sound stage, great imaging, very good detail retrieval. Yeah, really nice little DAC. So for $89, look, for someone who's only got a couple of earphones like this with a 3.5, obviously there's no point getting the E44, but there's a Tempotec Sonata E45. I haven't heard that personally, but it's got the same dual CS DAC chips in it. Yeah, and I was also able to pair it up with my beloved It's Fit Fusion and the lovely but rather stiff Braid Magic BM3 cable with its 4.4mm termination. Wonderful, but this combination sounds incredible, just fantastic high fidelity sound. So yeah guys, if you are looking for a dongle DAC with a 4.4mm jack, there are not many options available. There is this one, but this is significantly more. I think it's close, somewhere around $200 for that one. This one's just $89, so yeah, I think for under $100, there isn't a better 4.4mm dongle DAC at the moment. That is the Tempotec Sonata E44. Yes, I do recommend it. Love the that almost sounded like a swear word. I wanted to say love the volume controls. Pretty good device overall. Okay guys, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, Parfam audiophile style, and if you're new to the channel and you want to see more reviews like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and until next time, I'll see you later.